Brought to you by Penguin.
Everyone on this train is a suspect by Benjamin Stevenson. Read by Barton Welch and Megan Smart.
For Jerry Kalajian, Life Changer. There must be but one detective, that is, but one protagonist of deduction, one deus ex machina, to bring the minds of 3 or 4, or sometimes a gang of detectives to bear on a problem, is not only to disperse the interest and break the direct thread of logic, but to take an unfair advantage of the reader. If there is more than one detective, the reader doesn't know who his co-deductor is. It's like making the reader run a race with a relay team. Rule 9, S.S. Van Dyne's 20 Rules for Writing Detective Stories, 1928. A sequel is an admission that you've been reduced to imitating yourself. Don Marquis. Australian Mystery Writers Festival, 50th Anniversary Program. The AMWF extends a very special welcome to our guest of honour, Henry McTavish, globally best-selling author of the Detective Moribund series. Unputdownable and unbeatable, McTavish is peerless. New York Times. Ernest Cunningham. Ernest Cunningham's memoir, Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, took us deep into the story of one of Australia's most notorious serial killers, the Black Tongue. He is currently working on a novel. Lisa Fulton. Lisa Fulton's best-selling debut novel, The Balance of Justice, shook the foundations of crime fiction on release 21 years ago with its white-hot rage and brutal truth, and was long-listed for the Justice in Fiction Award, Women's Prize 2003. She is currently working on her long-awaited second novel. S.F. Majors. S.F. Majors' gripping thrillers have captivated the world with their psychological complexity and hair-raising twists and turns. Her books include the New York Times best-selling Twists and Turns, which has been optioned for film by Netflix. Her young adult thriller, My Lab Partner is a Serial Killer, is being adopted into a Broadway musical. She grew up rereading the only 3 books in her tiny town school library and now lives in the Blue Mountains with her partner and 2 dogs. Alan Royce. Alan Royce is the author of the Dr. Jane Black series, comprising 11 novels and 3 novellas. A former forensic pathologist, before being catapulted to crime-writing stardom, he brings his expertise in morgues and autopsies to the page. Gritty, real, and uncompromising. One to watch. Time, 2011. Wolfgang. Winner, Commonwealth Book Prize 2012. Shortlisted, Booksellers' Favourites Award 2012. Shortlisted, Goodreads Reader's Choice. Literary Fiction 2012. Shortlisted, Best of Amazon 2012. Shortlisted, Justice in Fiction Award. Women's Prize, Special Exemption Granted, 2003. Longlisted, Miles Franklin Award 2015. Longlisted, Independent Library Choice Awards 2015. The Archibald Packing Room Prize 2018. Honorary Mention, International Poetry Prize, Oceanic Region 2020. His next project is an interactive art project titled The Death of Literature. Prologue. From E. Cunningham Writes 221@gmail.com to redacted at penguinrandomhouse.com.au. Subject, Prologue. Hi, redacted. It's a hard no on the prologue, I'm afraid. I know it's the done thing in crime novels, to hook the reader in and all that, but it just feels a bit cheap here. I know how to do it, of course. The scene you want me to write, an omniscient eye would survey the cabin's destruction, lingering on signs of a struggle, the strewn sheets, the upturned mattress, the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?